Hello Glenpool, welcome to our May edition of Glenpool at a Glance. This is our video series that talks about what's happening around the city and some of the council decisions that have been made. So let's update with a few things. We've got some new employees and had some personnel changes with some retirements for others that have left, and I just want to walk through some of those real quick for you, introduce you to some of our new employees here. Brandon Long and Pepper Reed both are brand new firefighters in our fire department. I want to welcome them. Appreciate them joining us. I'm looking forward to great things from both of them. And Madison Platt is a new dispatcher for us. And so welcome to all of them. All of our employees do some amazing things in our public safety side with police and fire and dispatch. Do some great things. If you've not had a chance to look at what's going on there, I would encourage you to do so. Just to see the great things that they're doing in this community right now. But hey, we had a few different employees retire as well here recently. You've probably seen some of these posts on our Facebook page as we've had some of our police department continue to retire. Corporal Sheldon Fair, Corporal James McClellan, and Sergeant Scott Ward all retired here recently from the police department. And so just want to thank them for their service and for the time that they put in. Appreciate all of the accomplishments and all the good things they've been a part of here in Glenpool and the work that they've done to keep this community safe. And the other retirement that we had recently was Lynn Burrow. He is our community development director, spending a number of years here. He was responsible for a lot of different things in the building and development that has happened in this city. He had a hand in all of that. And so appreciate you, Lynn, and the work you did for the city. All of you, hope you enjoy your retirement. Have a good time. Don't be strangers. We'll be seeing you around, I'm sure, here soon. And so speaking of that, though, all of these different retirements that we've had, we still have a number of openings here at the city. So if you're interested in coming to work and making this city a better place, check out what's on our website and see if you would be the right fit to be here, part of our team and part of what's going on in this community. A couple of other council actions that have happened recently that I want to just bring to everybody's attention and give you some updates as to what's going on. The National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week was April 10th through the 16th. And just as I said again earlier, with what's going on in our public safety department, our dispatchers and telecommunicators do a great job of keeping everything going, moving forward, answering calls. It is a busy, busy job, and it is a difficult job with a lot of stress. And so just want to thank all of our dispatchers for the work that you do for this city. And in the same vein, our animal control officers do a lot of work as well. And so we want to thank them. April 10th through 16th was also the National Animal Control Officers Appreciation Week. So thank you to our animal control officers for the work you do here in this community. The council are reappointed and had a different couple of appointments to our Planning Commission Board of Adjustment. Kevin Norton was appointed to a new 3-year term. He currently has a seat on the board, and so they have continued that, reappointed him to that. But we also have a new face coming to our Planning Commission Board of Adjustment. Kim Mercier was appointed to a new 3-year term as well for her seat. And so welcome to them, welcome back to Kevin, and welcome to Kim to be a part of that. We're looking forward to the work you do and to continue to grow this community and be a part of that from the different pieces. But I also want to thank all of you that applied to be a part of that. We had some great turnout this time and some great applicants that were looking to become a part of that and join the city and volunteer for that. And so just want to say thank you to all of you that kept up with that applied, that sent us your interest letter to be a part of this volunteer position for the city. We will have more coming up in the future, and we've always got great ways to get people involved in what's going on. We'd encourage you, come to those meetings, come to our council meetings, learn about what is happening in this community and be a part of it. And that is a great way to get involved and a great way for us to get to know you and know how you would fit into the different volunteer positions we have as part of the city. Hey, as we continue to talk about volunteers, the council was able to recognize 3 volunteers at their last meeting that have been a part of our senior transportation program here at the city. These volunteers utilize the senior bus that we have available and work to transport senior citizens to different events that go on here in the city, in the Tulsa area. They take them to grocery stores, to Walmart, to doctor's appointments, utilizing with the bus, as well as many times their personal vehicles. And so we just want to thank them for their donation of time. Thank you for the work that you're doing with our senior community here in Glenpool. So I just want to recognize Gary Campbell, Dan Morgan, and Gail Ball for the work that they do and for the time that they give to help these seniors. We appreciate you and the work that you're doing. Hey, we also had a good time on our cleanup day. Thank you to those that came out and were a part of that, bringing different items of refuse and other pieces to the football field. We had over 30 dumpsters, 30 roll-off dumpsters filled that day. And that's a lot of things going into the trash. And so just want to say thank you to all of those that participated for helping keep Glenpool clean and being a part of that cleanup. But we also had some volunteers out doing some special work. And so I want to recognize Alexander and Vanessa Eddingfield for the work that you did, coming out, helping us mulch flower beds, helping us pick up trash in areas, working back with some others that aren't able to clean up their yards to get those places cleaned up. Thank you guys for coming out and being a part of that. We really, really appreciated that. We also want to say thanks to all of our employees that were out that day, our public works crews. We had our code enforcement officer out, our animal control officer was out working in different areas. So thank you to all of those groups that were out and helping us keep this city clean and picking up debris and other pieces that are around the city. We look forward to doing this again every year. And so if you weren't able to be a part of it this year, keep a watch. It's almost always this time of year, every year, that we do these events across the city. I know we continue to get a lot of questions, and so I want to update you before we close out the video today on where we're at with the sewer plant. We know the odor is still a problem. We are working hard to get that fixed, working with DEQ and working with our consulting engineer. We know it is not pleasant, and so we live in this community as well, and we want to make sure that we get that fixed as we smell it at different places, here at work, at the city hall. We smell it at our homes, and so we can empathize with that, and we know it's a problem. So here's where we're at to date. The changes that have been recommended by DEQ and our consulting engineer have not produced the results we would have liked yet. And so we are continuing to look at what is the next step while we do this. So for that, we have ordered new chemicals that are specifically meant to deal with odor control issues within lagoon systems and sewer plants. Those are on order. We expect them here within the next 7 to 10 days, and then we will begin to implement those at the recommendation of DEQ. So we're still working with them on how these new chemicals will be used and put into place. It is not an immediate fix with the chemicals. And so the short term, the quick fixes that we thought might help and that DEQ has been working with us on have not taken effect yet. And so the next steps are continue to bring new things, try new pieces. Those will take a little bit of time as we implement those to get them there. Just be assured we are moving as quickly as we can, but we want to make sure that any new thing we put into place, we give it time to work before we move to the next piece. Otherwise, we could miss something that is working and moving to something that won't work, so it doesn't solve the problem long term. So just know we're there, we empathize, we want to get this fixed as quickly as we can. But that means it's going to take a little bit of time as we now start trying new things instead of some of the pieces that are typically involved in that we would see at a plant as the easy culprits of that type of smell. Those have been put into place and done. We're still passing all of our tests with DEQ. We've passed our inspections with DEQ. And so we're not real sure still what is causing that odor at the plant. But we do believe it is the plant that's causing the problems. So saying all of that, we're going to continue to work. We'll find some solutions, but it's still going to take us a little bit of time to work through that. And just bear with us as we work. We know it's difficult, and we know it's not a great smell. And so we'll continue to try to deal with that as best we can moving down the road. Hey, as we close out today, I just want to remind you the Red, White, and Boom Bash is still coming up. That'll be the end of June, but there is still room for you to be involved if you want to be involved as a sponsor at that event. Reach out to Leanne Reed and make sure you get in touch with her here at the city, and she can take care of that information and getting you signed up and being a part of that process. And then finally, one more piece, just know that city offices will be closed for Memorial Day. That is on Monday, May 30th. We will see you again next month at Glenpool at a Glance.